flow there. It's undanny here. I don't want to make this video. I've been streaming for consistently for the better part of 2 years. I didn't have a plan when I started. Well, I'll say this. I didn't have a plan for growth when I started. But to be honest, there's only one piece of advice out there that people give you, which is don't try to grow on Twitch. That if you want to grow on Twitch, you just have to grow an online content portfolio across various websites that are more well adapted for growth. There's a lot of them. You just take your pick and you grind one of those, and then you try to either multi-stream or try to convert people over to Twitch. And I knew that the whole time. Or collaborating would be the other thing, which I am open to. Collaborators, hit me up. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed that I'll say yes, but depends on the content, I suppose. I'm open to it. I've never been much of a go-getter or a super outgoing person, so. And also, I don't have an established fan base, so it feels ethereal. It feels like me asking someone to do content with them feels like it's completely them doing me a favor, which it more than likely is. It could help them, but it is ultimate. They have nothing to gain by collaborating with me, really. Nothing obvious to gain. I don't know what bits of this I'm going to put into a video and what I won't. But I just wanted to kind of lay my thoughts out and film it in case I do want to use any of it. I should explain myself a little bit. I grew up online not from a very young age, but from a pretty young age. Been playing video games since I was fairly young. Been watching YouTube since I was first able to kind of pull it up on my own device. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I've gone through phases with it where I really, really loved YouTube. I've gone through phases where I really, really hated YouTube. But I've spent, the entirety of my adult life on it, more or less. I want to say I discovered Twitch in I don't know, 2017, 2018 maybe. I want to say it was similar to the time of Overwatch, because I remember watching a lot of Twitch streamers play Overwatch when it was first out. That was a big game for me. And yeah, I definitely started watching Twitch streams around that time, if not a little bit before. I think I watched a little bit on League of Legends earlier than that, but I mean, that is true. I did do that, actually. League of Legends was definitely the first streams that I watched. And it swapped over to Overwatch pretty consistently. I watched a lot of League of Legends on YouTube as well, because I was still on there quite a lot. I was more of a YouTube guy back in the day. I liked YouTube more. It made more sense. Felt like you were getting more from it. But at a certain point, the thing that I'm putting my mic on is squeaking. I should probably stop doing it. Yeah, so I kind of switched at a certain point where I was just kind of like tired of a lot of what I would see on YouTube. YouTube kind of grew through that whole time and became a bit of a different place, and Twitch did too, to be fair. I just didn't connect with a lot of what I was seeing on YouTube anymore. Like, there's always going to be stuff that I like on there, because there's just unlimited content on there, pretty much. But I just kind of fell off in general. I wasn't as hardcore of a YouTube watcher. And throughout the time, I maybe thought about becoming a YouTuber, never seriously. And there was content of me posted to YouTube, but never anything I worked on specifically. But yeah, when I just started to fall off of it, I was like, no, I don't want to be a content creator. And that may be a little ironic now if I post any of this on YouTube, because it would be me creating a piece of YouTube content, which I am okay with. I'm okay with having YouTube content. I just don't want to be a YouTuber. Better than that. Just kidding. No, I just don't want to. I don't have any desire to put out content for the sake of putting it out. Like, I have ideas of things I'd like to do, but I feel like overall it doesn't equal like anything resembling the amount of content that a YouTuber would put out. Even like those YouTubers that take like a really long time and put in a bunch of research and then just like very occasionally post a video. I feel like it wouldn't even be like that. It's just not something I want to spend a lot of time in. However, I love Twitch. I love streaming on Twitch. I love the community on Twitch. I love a lot of the people who mainly stream on Twitch. A lot of them are content creators in various other places on the internet as well. But there is something about the Twitch live stream that I really connect with quite deeply. And I would say I'm addicted to the platform. Either just using it, watching it, interacting with it, or actually streaming, which over the past 2 years I've been doing a lot more frequently. Twitch.tv/ how do I do this? Oh, oh. Twitch.tv/ it's on Danny. I'll edit it in somehow. It'll look sick. So, like, I don't want to make a bunch of YouTube video ads, but at the same time, I want to make every YouTube video an ad for my Twitch, because I feel like what I make, what I do, the format I run everything in. Also, not to mention that I like to listen to music, and YouTube streaming requires you to kind of be very careful about music that you listen to. So it's just, for so many reasons, it's always been Twitch. Before I even started streaming, I knew that it wouldn't be a YouTube thing. But that being said, I have ideas for YouTube content. I have a channel, obviously. I'm going to post some portion of this ramble to YouTube. Some amount of editing, hopefully, will go into it. Not like I'm not an editor. I don't have an editor. I would just do something. I'm taking a break right now from streaming and gaming, but I decided that it would be a good time to work on this video, which I've been kind of postponing for as long as possible. Yeah, I've been postponing this video because I like streaming a lot, and I like playing video games a lot. That's why it would be the focus of any content creation that I do. Would be stream related, music related, or gaming related. I kind of hate how I hate how it feels on Twitch. Like, maybe it wasn't always this way. I obviously just started the last couple of years, but it feels like the worst thing that you could do for your Twitch stream without a pre-made community is stream. That's what it feels like. It feels like streaming to, one viewer or a very few amount of viewers is, while it could be a positive in terms of like who is there, who is enjoying it, it's a net negative for, I think, even your followers or just the broader community, just that number, which is why so many people, I think, bought right out the gate. Just because, not that it makes you feel good or whatever, it just gives you a better chance of people, like a click through onto your stream. And also someone posting a message, I feel like. I mean, not that if you have a big number and no messages that you won't get like questions, because you will, but that being said, like, you're still getting people clicking onto your stream and either following or just typing out a message, which you can turn into content however you want. That's the other thing about YouTube content, is it's up to you to kind of shape people's experience. And it is on Twitch as well, but you just get so many more opportunities on a live stream to create a new bit of content or do something involving, like, responding to a message or, responding to the conversation that's going on, whatever. It's nice. It feels like, I don't know, it's nice to interact with people in real time. I don't know how else to describe it. It's nice because, like, in a lot of places on the internet, it's up to posting something, right? Like, you post this, and then someone will post their reaction to it, and it's like mail or something. But on a live stream, it's almost closer to a conversation. It's obviously not equivalent, if you want to have a conversation with someone, you can literally just call them on Discord. But there's something about that live stream experience where everyone is there watching the same piece of content, hopefully being entertained and either commenting or not, because everyone is there at the same time. And that's an addicting feeling for sure. I don't rant like this on my stream all that much. I do say stuff, obviously, but also usually not on camera. But I mean, there's options. There's always options. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it is just like a stream of consciousness. Like if there's no chatters, which there often is none, I'm still there doing it because, I mean, I'll say it on my stream often. It's like, I stream what I'm doing anyway. It's not a special event. It's not usually planned. It's not hyped up for, I mean, do I have ideas for content? Yes. But like on average, my stream is just me existing, which could be boring for a lot of people, and I think it has been. Not boring for a lot of people, but it's not enticing very much. And I don't try to overly sell it either. But what it is it's just me, like, in the current state of mind. What's going on? Well, obviously what video game I'm playing or what music I'm listening to, what I'm thinking about, what streamers I'm watching. I mean, I don't react to a lot of YouTube videos on stream. In fact, hardly at all. But I do talk about, like, you know, just my observations. Just chill. Just be present in the moment on the stream, which does take away from being present in life. Just partially why I'm currently taking a break from it and stuff. But I really enjoy it. Even with no one there, you know. Like I said, oftentimes I'm doing what I would be doing anyway. So it is just that. And then plus, you know, if I get a viewer or a chatter. Sorry. Playing with a pill bottle lid. If I get a viewer or a chatter, it's just, you know, it's just benefits. It's just better. I don't mind it either way. I would obviously like to see the stream grow. That's a big part of the reason why I'm making any other content at all. I have a Twitter. But I'm not like a Twitter guy. I just post stupid shit that I think about. Or just nonsense. I don't know, maybe this video will be the whole thing. Just like not heavily edited. I don't know. Might cut the segment here. And then either record more or work on it for editing to post it. Sorry for the melancholy tone and low energy. Also, I need to probably look at the camera more. I don't know, dude. Just make some faces. Surely one of those will work, dude. Surely one of those won't look insane, or will, but in a good way. Hey, man. It's Undanny from the future, man. I just came to say, if you like this content, you should, uh, like the video and subscribe. And even better, you could go to my Twitch channel and follow me, or on Twitter, even. Thanks, dude.